Let's talk about something super exciting, the cooking event, and how you can farm infinite prismatic rewards using some clever plant and recipe methods. It's all about strategy, patience, and knowing your crops. So grab a cozy spot, maybe a snack, and let's get into it, nice and easy. We're gonna take this slow so you can follow along without missing a beat. The cooking event, which runs until August 16th, 2025, is all about whipping up dishes for crispy bacon, the pig chef chilling in the center of the island. This event is a gold mine for rare rewards, like gourmet eggs, taco fern seeds, and even the elusive mochi mouse pet. To get those shiny prismatic tier rewards, you need to cook high-rarity meals. Let's break down how to make this work. First off, prismatic rewards are the cream of the crop in Grow a Garden. They're tied to the rarity and size of the dish you serve crispy. The higher the rarity, the better your chances at those exclusive items. To hit that prismatic tier, you need specific recipes using rare crops like bone blossom, sugar apple, corn, pepper, or giant pine cone.
Okay.
Each recipe we'll cover today is designed to maximize your odds. Let's start with the first recipe option. You'll need 1 sugar apple, 1 corn, and 3 bone blossoms. Sugar apples grow on trees and take a bit of time, so plan ahead by planting them early. Bone blossoms are trickier. They are hard to get nowadays, especially if you've got 0 of this seed. You might need to hunt around, maybe steal or trade. Corn is pretty straightforward, just farm it in the plot. Now, why does this recipe work so well? The 3 bone blossoms add a huge rarity boost because they're super hard to come by. Pair that with the sugar apple's sweetness and corn's versatility, and you've got a dish that's practically glowing with prismatic potential. It's all about balancing rare ingredients with ones that are easier to farm. Keep your garden stocked, and you'll be cooking these up in no time. Now, next option. Option 2 is a little different. You'll need 3 sugar apples, 1 corn, and 1 pepper. Peppers are pretty easy to find in seed shops, so make sure you've got access to the seed. 3 sugar apples might sound like a lot, but if you've got multiple trees growing, it's totally doable. The single pepper adds a spicy kick that bumps up the dish's rarity. This recipe is great if you're low on bone blossoms but still want that prismatic shine. What's cool about this second recipe is its efficiency. Sugar apples take time to grow, but you can stagger your planting to have a steady supply. Corn, as always, is your reliable fallback, easy to farm and always in demand. The pepper is the wild card here, giving just enough rarity to push your dish into prismatic territory. It's a solid choice if you're juggling multiple recipes. Let's check out the third option now. The third recipe shakes things up. You'll need 1 pepper, 1 corn, 1 sugar apple, and 2 giant pine cones. Giant pine cones drop from seed shop in the Sam's store. Pretty expensive, and they're a bit of a grind to get. This recipe is heavier on ingredients, but it's a powerhouse for prismatic rewards. The mix of sweet, spicy, and earthy flavors makes Crisco wild. It's perfect if you've got a diverse garden going. Let's talk about why this third recipe is so strong. The 2 giant pine cones add a chunky rarity boost, and pairing them with pepper's heat and sugar apple's sweetness creates a complex dish. Corn ties it all together, keeping the recipe grounded. It's a bit more work to gather everything, but the payoff is worth it. You'll be swimming in prismatic rewards if you nail this one. Now, how do you farm these ingredients efficiently? Start by setting up dedicated garden plots for each crop. Sugar apples need a good amount of plot, so reserve space for those. Corn and peppers can be mass farmed. Bone blossoms and giant pine cones are trickier, so explore regularly to stockpile them. Keep rotating your crops to avoid running dry. Timing is everything in the cooking event. Chris only accepts dishes every few minutes, so you want to have ingredients ready to go. Try cooking in batches. Prep multiple recipes at once to save time. If you're aiming for infinite prismatic rewards, consistency is key. Plant, harvest, cook, repeat. It's a rhythm you'll get the hang of with practice. One pro tip: upgrade your garden tools whenever you can. Faster harvesting means more ingredients, which means more dishes. Check the shop for tool upgrades or boosts that speed up crop growth. It's a small investment for a big payoff. Also, keep an eye on event timers. Don't let your ingredients go to waste. Stay focused, and you'll maximize your rewards. Let's talk about managing your resources. Bone blossoms and giant pine cones are the bottleneck for most players. If you're running low, focus on the second recipe with peppers and sugar apples. It's less demanding, but still gets you prismatic rewards. Mix and match recipes based on what you've got in stock. Flexibility is your friend here. Another thing to keep in mind is the event's end date. August 16th, 2025 is your deadline, so don't slack off. Try to cook at least a few dishes every day to build up your rewards. The more prismatic dishes you serve, the better your chances at rare drops like the mochi mouse. It's all about playing smart and staying consistent. If you're new to grow a garden, don't stress. Start with the second recipe. It's the easiest to pull off. As you get more comfortable, work toward the first or third recipes for bigger rewards. The cooking event is forgiving as long as you keep planting and cooking. You'll get there step by step. Just enjoy the process. So there you have it. 3 killer recipes for infinite prismatic rewards in the cooking event. Stick with 1 sugar apple, 1 corn, 3 bone blossoms, or 3 sugar apples, 1 corn, 1 pepper, or 1 pepper, 1 corn, 1 sugar apple, 2 giant pine cones. Mix and match. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button right now for more content.